Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being with me today. I hope you enjoy this beautiful recipe we're going to do. I'm doing a shrimp and sausage risotto for you. Man, it's one of those grab all the ingredients on the way home from work and make a beautiful dish for your family in about 30 minutes. Y'all come on into the kitchen. We're going to get busy about the dish. Welcome into the show. Man, I am so glad you are in the kitchen with me today. I'm rocking a great dish, man. This guy right here, this skillet, will basically be our cooking vessel. Mustard greens. These are gonna give the dish some flavor, some depth, get you an al dente orzo, meaning that it's still got a little bit of a bite to it. Golden chicken right there. Oh my goodness, it's made with so much love. I'm glad you're in the kitchen with me today. We have all kinds of cool stuff laid out before us, and we're gonna make a great dish. This risotto will really pop. Man, it's a great dish for the summertime. We're gonna add some lemon at the end, gonna be really good. Our first job though is to get the risotto going, to make the arborio rice, to cook it. So I do have the burner going right here. We got a really nice vessel to cook our rice in, and I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of butter right to this guy. And you can hear the butter starts to go right away. The reason that I'm adding the butter, and man, if you want to use olive oil, whatever you like, you go right ahead, but I'm using the butter here because I want to toast off my arborio rice so that it has a really good flavor going in right at the beginning here. And this is 1 cup of arborio rice. I'm gonna add it right to the butter. As the butter's starting to brown, you can see that I've let the butter brown just a little bit. It's turned up good enough. Watch this. I'm gonna go ahead and increase the heat a little bit more, but we're gonna stir this around so that we get those kernels nice and toasty. And hey, a minute or two here and you should be good. Just spread it out so that it's really nice and thin. You have a thin layer of the rice sitting in your skillet. And I'm gonna let that toast for just a couple of minutes. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit more. And this dish has quite a few variables to it. It is gonna have Brussels sprouts. It's gonna have shrimp, sausage, carrots, onions, all kinds of coolness. So while that goes, I'm gonna give my minute and I'm gonna start prepping my Brussels sprouts. All I'm gonna do to these is give them a quick 6-by. Just take away the very bottom, okay? And you can do all of them at once. Just get rid of that stalk where where they come out of the ground. Cut them all down. And again, we'll go just a 6-by. So I like to push all of the prep stuff out of the way, all the trash over to the right, keep all the goods on my left, just like this. Just be efficient when you're cutting, certainly. And then I can go back and start my little prep. And if they get a little bit big, it's okay, you can just do a half. And I see that I'm browning right here. Look at that. You see that rice start to brown. I can smell the caramel to it. I can smell the brown butter to it. It's ready. And what it's ready for is 1 cup of white wine. You use whatever Chardonnay or cooking wine, whatever white wine that you use in your kitchen. And this is Chardonnay for me, and this is out of the box. I think the box wine for cooking is really efficient. It works out really good. And I'm gonna let this wine reduce by half. But the other thing that I'm gonna do here is add salt. I'm gonna add a couple of rounds, and then I'm gonna add black pepper right here in the wine phase. Because we also have chicken stock to go. We have stock to put in there, and it's gonna cook for about 20 minutes, 19 minutes in the stock, okay? And I'm gonna just keep on working here, get rid of all this. Let me get all this off my board so I don't have to deal with it. And I can continue with my cuts while my wine reduces by half. And all I'm doing to the Brussels sprouts is just cutting them down so that they'll cook down inside our risotto. Just like that. I love the Brussels sprouts. Man, they're really good if you put some bacon with them. They're really good with, as an accompaniment to any kind of meat, really. And they're so good for you as well. And I want to go ahead and add in my first round of chicken stock. This will be something that you add gradually, a cup at a time. I've got 4 cups here. I'm going to add a cup at a time and just let it cook out. And by the time my 19 minutes are up, my arborio rice will be ready to add all the rest of the stuff we're gonna add to it. When we get back, we're gonna prep all the rest of that. I'm gonna show you all of this. It's gonna be delicious about the dish, this risotto right here. While that rice is cooking, we're gonna do the prep for the rest of our dish. We gotta get our Brussels sprouts ready, get our onion prepped, and make sure that all of our stuff is set to go in this pot.
I'm Lynn Butterfield, a real estate and lifestyle expert here in Northwest Arkansas and TV host with American Dream TV. I've helped hundreds of buyers and sellers to discover where and how they want to live and work to achieve what I call realization. I'm active in our community to bring you stories about what makes living in Northwest Arkansas joyful and fulfilling. If you're thinking of selling or buying a home, land, or commercial building here and would like to speak with someone who will actually listen to your needs and wants, contact me today and I'll think of you as a partner in the selling or buying adventure.
At Chef Brooks Catering, we take pride in our food and our service. Whether your event is large or small, in-home or on location, our team of culinary pros is ready to make your event beautiful and delicious. We do all things culinary. Give us a call or find us online at chefbrookscatering.com. If you missed any of the episodes of About the Dish, you can find every one of them on our YouTube channel, Chef Brooks TV. Make sure you go there. You know that thumb you use, that finger you use to swipe and do all that stuff on your phone, smash that subscribe button, Chef Brooks TV. All of our videos are out there, all of our episodes. We got shorts out there. Learn cooking techniques right from me.
You know, those mornings when it takes just a little bit extra to get you out of bed? This might be it.
Wake up to the goodness of Jimmy Dean.
Hillshire Farm smoked sausage. I want to just cut it in half the long ways twice and then give it a good dice. Welcome back to the show, man. We have some cool stuff happening in the kitchen. Our arborio rice is doing really well. We've added a couple of rounds of chicken stock to it, and so we just have to wait on the timer and let our stock run out. And so I'm gonna continue to prep. This is our sausage. We're using Hillshire hot smoked sausage for this. It's gonna give the dish some good spicy, a little bit of extra love, but we're gonna dice it up. This kind of acts as the bacon. I said that, the Brussels sprouts really love bacon. They go with any meat, and this sausage here is gonna really be a good combination with the Brussels sprouts, especially for the spicy that it gives. And I also need to get this burner going right here, in the very front of the stove, this guy, because we're gonna get our sausage right in there and start getting a toast on it. But I'm gonna finish prepping. What I'm doing is cutting these in half, the sections in half, twice. and then get my dice. Always be careful. Make sure you hold that bridge straight up and down when you're doing this. Make sure that knuckle is keeping you safe. In the meantime, we make sure we always keep an eye on our arborio rice. Once that water is gone, we want to make sure we add some more. Just get this last little piece diced up. We're going to get this toasting too. And our shrimp are really nice. I love the tigers. Okay, and that we're going to use that right in this skillet right here. I'm going to add some more water right now to our rice. All of our stock has been cooked out. And we're going to add a little bit more. We're going to save that last cup right there for the very end. And our timing should be right on the money. And this is a combination dish. So what I like to do with the arborio rice, with the risotto, is make it a combination dish where there's all kinds of cool elements to it. And we've got some really good ones right now. And so I'm gonna get these into this guy. Hopefully that'll get going really fast for me. Make sure it's turned up on high. I kind of let it be a little bit cool. But while that goes, we're gonna get an onion ready as well. This is just a sweet Vidalia onion. They are out and I'm so excited to have it. All I'm gonna do is cut it in half, clean it up, and make a nice dice. Even, I mean, you see how thin it is. We could even go right in half and then get our dice from there. That's perfect. Perfect sizing. Just like that. Same thing to this half. And this is gonna go in with the sausage once it gets cooking. Once we get some fat coming out of it, it's gonna go right in there. And we can help that right along by adding a little extra fat to it and some of that butter. This is gonna give some good spice. This sausage has got a little love to it, a little hot. And again, it'll be like a meat element to it. It'll be like having bacon with the Brussels sprouts. Once I get that going, I'm gonna add my onion. That looks good right there. Let's get our onions in there. Look at that. And I'm gonna season this. Now that the onion is in, I'm gonna make sure I can see all of that black pepper on that onion and on that sausage. We'll do the same thing with salt. Just give it a good dusting. You can hear the love going on in that pan. Oh my goodness. And you can see the beautiful soups that we're gonna have to scrape up that'll blend right back in with our mix. So good. Now, when we get back, y'all, we're gonna add some bell peppers to this. We got carrots we're gonna put in there. We're gonna get all our stuff in this guy. We're gonna make a combination dish. About the dish, it's beautiful risotto going on in the kitchen today.
One bite of 100% Angus beef ballpark frank, and you'll say, oh yeah, it's ballpark season.
Honeycomb Kitchen Shop has been a cornerstone of downtown Rogers for nearly 9 years.
We invite you to come discover top quality kitchen tools and small appliances, gourmet foods, and Arkansas-made products. Then unleash your inner chef in our inspiring teaching kitchen, where we have cooking classes almost every day of the week.
From beginner basics to more advanced techniques, our talented local chefs guide you through a world of flavors.
Honeycomb Kitchen Shop.
Inspiring home cooking.
I'm Lynn Butterfield, a real estate and lifestyle expert here in Northwest Arkansas and TV host with American Dream TV. I've helped hundreds of buyers and sellers to discover where and how they want to live and work to achieve what I call realization. I'm active in our community to bring you stories about what makes living in Northwest Arkansas joyful and fulfilling. If you're thinking of selling or buying a home, land, or commercial building here and would like to speak with someone who will actually listen to your needs and wants, contact me today and I'll think of you as a partner in the selling or buying adventure.
It is going on in the kitchen right now. It's really happening in here. This smells so good. All right, so we've got our sausage and our onions. I sweat the onions just good enough. I mean, just to give us some love, I added 2 more tablespoons of butter to it. Here is our Brussels sprouts. The thing about these, they're gonna cook down. You can add a lid to this if you want to, but the Brussels sprouts is gonna cook down like it was greens or mustard greens or collards or something like that. I mean, it's just a cabbage that's gonna just wilt. And that's what we want. It's giving really beautiful color to our dish. During the wilting process, we also need to add our bell peppers. This is 1 red bell pepper diced and 1 gold bell pepper diced. Right into the mix while it's all sweating down. And we'll mix it up. Doesn't that look beautiful? That's the thing. Color is the way to go. Everybody eats with their eyes first. We want dishes that look nice, that taste really well, but also that are beautiful. Now your eyes go, okay, I gotta eat some of that. And the cabbage calls for salt and pepper. So we'll get our black pepper. Every time you add an ingredient, man, your per capita of seasoning goes way down. So you have to double up on it. And I'm liking what I'm seeing with that rice. Looks like I need to go ahead and add the last of the stock right to it. Give it a stir. See what we got. Oh yeah, we don't want to overcook that. But that is looking so nice. Oh yeah. Let's get our last stock in there. Right in there. And we're going to blend this up just so we can let it evenly cook throughout and finish out cooking. I mean, it's ready. Once this water is gone, once the last of our stock here gets cooked out of our rice, it's going to be ready. That's perfect right there. Let's see. Look here. Oh my gosh. And I got to tell you, that smells so good. I'm going to get my garlic ready. So we're going to use 1 good clove of garlic in this. Garlic is one of those flavors that just adds to a dish. Whether you're adding it at the beginning or the end, it really doesn't matter. The garlic is going to give it all kinds of flavor. You can slice it thin, you can dice it up. The aroma that it gives off, the flavor that it adds to your dish, especially a dish like this with the cabbage. And I am just making sure that I use the pivot technique with my knife, clean up my garlic. Just like that. Get all of that off of your knife blade right into that pan. Beautiful. And we'll give it a blend. And immediately you can smell the difference the garlic makes to the dish. Immediately. That is amazing. All right, now we have our shrimp. They are ready to go. We'll add some salt and pepper and garlic. This is a mix that I make that we're gonna add right to our shrimp. Season them separately than everything else. Give them a quick toss. Right in the pan. Give it a mix. They cook so fast. We don't want them to overcook it all. It's gonna be the last part of the dish. The thing that we'll do here is we'll wanna make sure that our risotto is nice and creamy. We're gonna add some heavy whipping cream to that. We're gonna add some carrots as well. And here, look, we'll get those guys right in there now too. But we're gonna add some heavy whipping cream and some cheese to this just to make it all nice and creamy. It'll be velvety, it'll move once it hits that plate and gonna be really delicious. When we get back, I'm gonna show you how it comes out. A little lemon squeeze on there is gonna make it beautiful and delicious. About the dish, shrimp risotto, baby.
Help your family warm up to mornings.
Do you suffer from foot pain caused by bunions and bunion-related deformities? Bunions are a complex deformity that requires specialized knowledge and expertise of your surgeon. The surgeons at Brightfoot Clinic have over 45 years combined experience for bunion correction. They are #1 in the state of Arkansas performing the popular Lapiplasty procedure. Come by for a consultation today. Let us take care of your feet.
Honeycomb Kitchen Shop has been a cornerstone of downtown Rogers for nearly 9 years.
We invite you to come discover top quality kitchen tools and small appliances, gourmet foods, and Arkansas-made products. Then unleash your inner chef in our inspiring teaching kitchen, where we have cooking classes almost every day of the week.
From beginner basics to more advanced techniques, our talented local chefs guide you through a world of flavors.
Honeycomb Kitchen Shop.
Inspiring home cooking.
We bring this dish all together with some fresh grated cheddar cheese. I'm using white cheddar for this, just for that pungent flavor. Man, I'm just really impressed with what this looks and smells like. I'm really excited to get to try it, honestly. Our risotto looks really good. Our rice looks really, really good. We're gonna add a heavy cream right to it. Man, about 1/4 cup. And once you add the cream to it, you just give it a good mix. The cream will just help make it where it'll run just a little bit. I mean, it's cream, give it cream, man. You know, we want to make sure it is a creamy dish. We want to add salt and pepper to it though, because we added the cream to it. Whenever you're using cream, whenever you add water or cream to your dish, you got to season it again. So salt and pepper. And man, we are there. Watch this. This is fresh cheddar cheese, white cheddar that I grated. I'm gonna add right to my rice. And I wanna blend it up real, real well to melt the cheese. It'll also give a creamy element to the dish. Some really good flavor too. You've not had fresh grated white cheddar. You gotta get on that. Look at how stringy it's, see the stringy that becomes in there? Oh my gosh. Now, this is ready to go. The last thing we're gonna do is add a little bit of lemon, but we'll do that once we get it on the plate. Get this plate of cheese out of the way. We're gonna grab our dish. I'm gonna use a cool looking bowl for this because I want it to look nice We've done such a great job of making the shrimp and just the whole plate look really good. So I want to keep that going. Really nice plate we got here. And I'm going to try not to burn myself. Grab my rice and just bring it over. Take it off the burner. Look, I want you to notice how it moves once it hits the plate. Now, that's really what we're after, is just that bit of movement out of the rice once it hits the plate. And we'll take our mix with our shrimp. I'm gonna try real hard to get as much of that sausage, cabbage, carrots, the bell peppers, right over my arborio rice. And I'll get me some shrimp. Bring to the table, just like that. Oh my gosh, watch this. A little bit of cheese around the edge. Squeeze a lemon, just like that. And I'll always serve any dish like this with a little bit of lemon on the side. You want to be able to let your guests squeeze a little bit of lemon over their shrimp if they want to. And I always add a little cracked black pepper to finish it off. There it is. What a great looking dish. Shrimp, sausage, risotto, Brussels sprouts. That is made with so much love. You've got to try this recipe at home. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. When I got up this morning, I had no idea what I was gonna make for you. But man, what a great dish came out of a trip to the grocery store. I know you're gonna like it. This is shrimp and sausage risotto with Brussels sprouts. Man, creamy and delicious, just a beautiful dish. I'm really proud of how it turned out. I hope you'll try it at home. Man, check out Chef Brooks TV. We are all over your social media. Check us out on YouTube as well. Hey, I'm Brooks. This is About the Dish.
Steven, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you. What up?
Okay, let's try to have some bloopers today without cussing.
At Chef Brooks Catering, we take pride in our food and our service. Whether your event is large or small, in-home or on location, our team of culinary pros is ready to make your event beautiful and delicious. We do all things culinary. Give us a call or find us online at chefbrookscatering.com.